All right, Kelsey, thank you so much. Right now, we are less than 24 hours away from a historic special session of the Nevada legislature as lawmakers look to close an unprecedented $1.2 billion budget shortfall. 13 Action News reporter Sean Delancey right now joining us live near the Strip after taking an in-depth look at the governor's proposal. Sean?
When these massive buildings and the industries that they contain go dark, it cripples Nevada's economy. The effects go all the way to the top, affecting schools, public safety, and just about every level of government agencies at the state. The $1.2 billion budget shortfall represents nearly a quarter of the state's budget for this fiscal year, which began just days ago. Yesterday, Governor Sisolak sent his budget cut wish list to the legislature, and the cuts are deep. They include slashing $549 million from the government agencies, including the Department of Higher Education and K-12 schools, furloughs for state employees, hiring freezes, and more. One thing that is not in the proposal, though, is tax increases. But Sisolak left the door open if legislators want to go that route. 13 Action News financial analyst Steve Buden says that there aren't really many options left for the men and women in power.
At the end of the day, there's really only two options. You have to increase revenue in the form of new taxes, or you have to cut your spending. And this is what the legislature has to debate right now. And the issue is you have 63 members of the legislature. Each one of them thinks their particular interest is more important than the other. So there's going to be a lot of deal making.
Sisolak says his priorities in making these budget cuts remain education, healthcare, and the state's workforce. They will see the least cuts and will be funded first upon return. One thing that the report is desperately requesting is help from the federal government. And I just wrapped up a conversation with Congresswoman Dina Titus just moments ago, where you're going to be hearing from her at 3 o'clock about the likelihood that we could actually see federal aid here in Nevada. Sean Delancey, 13 Action News.
All right, Sean, thank you so much for that report.